Hello everyone, welcome to my blank white void of a bedroom. I want to make this short video for you to explain the culminating writing task for this mini module on rhetorical situation and ethos, pathos, and logos. And when I was trying to come up with a good culminating task for this, I thought that writing a product review might be an excellent way to help practice all of these things we've been learning about over the last couple of weeks. Um, so, what I mean by that is looking at a rhetorical situation, that is, the audience you're writing to, the purpose for which you are writing, and the occasion or context for your writing. Looking at all these things together and then creating a message based on them. So, I'm just going to go ahead and, well, first of all, I probably should have said this first. I want you to fully read this prompt. Please read the entirety of the prompt. Do not just rely on this video. This is a supplementary video to explain what it is you're doing. Read the prompt. Okay, I'll read it for you. Think of a product, service, restaurant, store, or website that you have used and write a review in which you convince your reader whether or not to use that product or service. That's pretty straightforward. Something that you've used before, whether that is, I don't know, a restaurant you've been to, something you bought on the internet, anything that you've done, right? Anything that you've used. And I want you to write a review to convince some audience, some reader, whether or not they should use that product. You must consider the rhetorical situation and use a combination of ethos, pathos, and or logos, whatever is appropriate for your audience and your rhetorical situation. And this must be written in the style of a review. So it has to be written as a review, between 300 and 500 words, because reviews are normally not that long. And in order to not damage your credibility or ethos as an author, you must use correct grammar, spelling, punctuation, capitalization, etc. Remember, we talked about this briefly in the 3 Ways to Persuade part on ethos, but part of convincing other people that you're right is looking like you know what you're talking about, right? Looking intelligent, having that air of intelligence around you. And I don't know about you, maybe this is wrong, maybe this is right. Whenever I see somebody spell something wrong or not capitalize the proper I, my first thought is, wow, this person may not be too bright. Now, whether that's right or wrong, that's what happens, okay? So I really encourage you, whenever you're trying to be persuasive, to come across as professional as you can. So the choice of what, back to the prompt, the choice of what you review and how you convince the reader is up to you, but I encourage you to think strategically and keep the entire rhetorical situation in mind. So what you write, how you craft your review is totally up to you, but you must think very critically about who you're trying to convince, what you're trying to convince them of, and the overall context in which you are trying to convince them. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions about this particular assignment. On the prompt, I have a bunch of questions that I think you should brainstorm before you write. You shouldn't just start writing. And I also have some sample reviews for you. One is quite long. It's of Cheesecake Factory. And then there's a couple. If you go on Amazon and you look at reviews, you can find some really funny ones. So I've linked you a couple kind of funny, sarcastic reviews on Amazon of some products. Okay. Thanks very much for watching, and good luck on the writing assignment.